All right, back at it. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I want to build. I don't know if I should work on the wall or I think maybe there we go. I think my microphone came unplugged a little bit there. So I think I want to finalize these other builds, do the last bits of finishing touches. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. If it is morning for you, it's morning for me. So I was working on the blacksmith shop last night. Got a handful of ingots out. My thought is, you know, maybe the blacksmith is buying the ingots from somebody. Put some of them over here as if he's, you know, been working on them. And then some decorative stuff on the walls. My my actual furnaces that I use are downstairs pumping away. Uh-oh. This looks like something was in here. Interesting. Oh, you know what it was? I got attacked by trolls last night, and one of them swung at me and hit the building. So the troll must have destroyed at least a portion of what was going. Interesting. Okay. So I just downloaded this comfy mod gizmo that you're supposed to be able to twist your build items different directions. I got it because I was working on decorating in here for the dining hall. And I mean, it's pretty good so far, I think. I'm not sure about the banners in the walkways. I might want to rotate those and mount them somewhere else, maybe along the walls. But I was thinking about these rugs on the ground. And I was thinking that it'd be really cool if I could put them on the wall. And so I was looking for a mod for, yeah, for shifting the axis to try and see, so it's letting me rotate this, and that's fine. But the problem is that it is expecting me to mount it to the ground. Oofa. That's too bad. I wonder. So this is a mod for weapon rack. I think that that's actually pretty useful to have the cozy mod with that. I don't know how to. I wonder, there might be a mod for getting to be able to plop rugs on a wall. I'm not sure what I would look for that with that as a mod in mind, but also I do have the tin, so I need a little bit of wood to fix this back up. Okay, so I had, oh, they are gonna let me go all out with that, huh? I will have to look and see if there's a specific hotkey from the comfy guy that will allow for like an easy reset. Positionally speaking. You know, something that's just a simple reset to default or original position or something. These got popped off. Oh, cool. With this, I'll be able to lay them down, which is really good for the hut outside that I... not hut. What's the word? The little shop I'm doing that's stall. There you go. Stall. Such a hard word. Oh, you know what? I bet this was a rug in here and I just didn't. Yep, there we go. Let me check something real quick. Mod settings. Comfy gizmo. Oh my goodness, they have so many hotkeys for things. Holy crap. Interesting. All right, interesting. So you can use the serving tray to place anything. So the serving tray is default. It's not a mod and it's not a modification that lets you adjust it. But anything that you can consume, like anything that has actual consumable stats. So eggs don't work because there's no consumable stats. But the serving tray is good for placing any items that do have consumable stats. So I'll show you the differences here. So I've got turnip with no stats, onion with stats, honey, carrots have stats, eggs have none. So if I go to the serving tray, I can pick and choose items that have stats to be placed on the ground or on, you know, whatever viable object on a shelf. Hey, Rubino. So you can put down anything that has stats using the serving tray. Without the serving tray, you can put stuff in item frames. I do have a mod for all items in item frames, so everything becomes a viable option for that. And then the rotation utility that I've got going is that's the comfy gizmo is the mod that one is. So I can do mushrooms. I can't do dandelions because they're not that kind of thing, but I can do item frames for dandelions. I can do item frames for thistle. I can do bookberries directly because they're edible. Raspberries. Oop. blueberries, cloudberries, royal jelly. These berry clusters will work, and fiddleheads will work, and smoke puffs will even go out there. All right. So, oops. Go up this direction. So I'm going to set up one of these to be like farmed goods, so to speak. And then the other one is going to be like cooked items. Maybe let's not have... No, you know what? Let me try this. Since I just got this other modifier thing. Put that back on. I want to try something. Okay, so rotate, rotate. There we go. There, now it looks like it was kind of bundled up, right? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I was curious about if I could place bread in a way that they're like laying over one another. Which chest was that when I was back downstairs? Yeah, look at that. Oh, off a little bit. Let me try placing it from here. There we go. Yeah, this gizmo mod is gonna let me make it look like bundles of food and whatnot. That's cool. We'll take away one bread. Let's do a jelly. And we'll do berries. Always bothered me that raspberries were right side up. Granted, I think it should be like a handful of raspberries when you are visually looking at them the way that the blueberries are. Alright, mage cap, we're gonna do a similar... Oh, I wonder about... Can I get them to hang? A skeleton surprise, really? Oh, because that's not irritating. I think I need to finish capping off the access to the basement and probably try and do something about the wall here. Just at least maybe to, you know, deal with some of these raids against me. I see some skeleton in the far off distance. And I wish the serving tray worked for even non-edible stuff, or I got a mod for, it's called Weapon Crate, and it lets you place armors and weapons, shields, and it works great. So it works like the serving tray, letting you place weapons and armors and the like. I do wish that it had choices in it for, like, say, placing a cloak or a piece of armor. It doesn't give you the option of have the armor or cloak be in, like, this position as if it's worn. It just takes it in a folded up position as if you threw the item on the ground. Takes that just like base position for it. I just got alerted a skeleton surprise again. Oh, okay. I thought that was it going again. Ooh, you start hair. No. Okay, that hair is gone. It ran. Okay, so I was curious about if it would let me hang them from up here. Wonder if there's a mod for ignoring ignoring invalid placement. Interesting. Okay. Let's do the vines. Dum, 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 dum. They are called vineberry clusters. They come from the ashlands. They are part of the default game, but they do look like grapes on a vine or in a cluster. They are actually growable too, so you can bring them home and get as many as you want from it. Let's do some fiddleheads here. Smoke puff. And bookberries. Or mushrooms. These ones of the red variety. I think 4 is plenty for that. Let's do honey. See if we can't get it laying against the thing over here. Yeah, 1 honeycomb. 2 honeycombs. That's nice. Cloudberries. And then I guess the mage cap is the last thing I didn't put down of what I grabbed. Yeah, that looks like the last thing I didn't put down. I think that looks pretty good. You know what? I think maybe I'm going to put a barrel over here and a couple bags of flour. So for the bags of flour, we're going to need some fine wood and some bronze nails. I don't have any bronze nails up here. I will go put away the rest of this shit downstairs. Oh, let me also, I guess, restock the forges real quick. Okay, you were asking before about the stuff in a chest. Was it one of these ones here that I was grabbing stuff out of? I hear something hitting something. Oh. I don't care if stuff's out here fighting as long as it's not breaking my stuff. Alright, there's those. I didn't grab any flour. It sees the enemies nearby. So I want to see if I can't be able to get rugs on the wall, but I don't know if that's allowed client side only. And I don't want to stack more mods on the server this quickly because I do have some friends playing with, and I don't want them getting overwhelmed by the number of mods that I'm stacking. Boink. Go drop this stuff. Don't need resin, don't need skeleton trophy, don't need bones right now, don't need treasures right now, although I suppose I could use some gold on, oh, you know what else I was thinking, although it would end up requiring a lot of item frames, is, I could do monster parts in the other booth up there. That's why I wish that there was another thing like a serving tray, but that it works for like all utility items. All right. Okay, if I remember correctly, it will spill open in the direction of that, so do it like that. Alright, let me go grab some flour because I forgot to. And I think I might have one more barrel hoop, but we'll need to buy some more. Flour. Okay, so I've got an armory, I've got the diner, I've got a bakery or a kitchen. What should I put in this other one? I guess I could put like rare stuff, right? Like make it, shit, that's pointing the wrong way. Does it points away from that? Okay. Did it backwards. That, and then we need a barrel hoop and 10 wood. Yeah, I might be out of barrel hoops. Ooh. Ooh. You know, it'd be interesting is now that I've got that gizmo that lets you tweak the directions of things, I could put barrels like sideways on a shelf potentially. Interesting. Let's do this. Let's do ooh, maybe like valuable items and like rare monster parts of some kind upstairs there. I don't know that I have enough fine wood to make that many. Yeah, let's blah 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 blah. Okay, let's clean up the boxes upstairs so that we can at least see all of our stuff that we're trying to work with and what else I might need to gather. Okay, so all of this is, I think, pretty solid in here. I don't know what, if anything else, I might want to add or change, but it'll come to me if I think of anything. The only thing I haven't done so far is a sign, which I think is fine wood and tar, or because I got to do the bird. Let me take this stuff downstairs. I'll leave that here. Take this stuff downstairs. I can leave a little bit of this here. Take this downstairs. That was actually kind of a squeeze through right there. almost there. Nice and heavy. Okay. You place down bronze. Yeah, I think we want to go get all of the materials that I have spread out in a couple different places that don't need to be spread out anymore. Stuff that I left behind when I was moving. Ooh, I was going to take a couple pieces of tar upstairs so that I could put a raven up, because that's how I'm using for like the signs. And then yeah, it's a bit of a tight squeeze, but not bad. Hello, Wanano. Alright, fine wood. Okay, should I put it right above the door, or should I put it like over here, as if like to point out to people that might be on the walkway? I think over here makes sense, because it'll stand out more rather than off to the side. But again, you know, this is all for fictional people in my fictional town. Ah, thank you. Still a big work in progress. I just noticed that there's items on the roof from whatever I broke down before. Oh. I think that's fine. Maybe actually, maybe. Although the corner might not match with the corner, because I made this a shallow corner and these benches are designed for a more sharp corner. I guess that doesn't technically fit quite right. But I suppose I could do like a chair and a small table in the corner. That's a stool. I might have to make a chair or a table, like using the boards. Just make something that looks like a table. I feel like it's gonna be not the quite right size. But if I did an actual table, I think it would be too big. Yeah. Not sure what a valid option would be here. Oh. I just had an idea. Because I've got that weapon crate mod, I can use... Potentially. We'll see if this works. I think it's leather wraps and regular wood. What else does it need? Resin. 4 resin. I wonder why the round one needs resin, but the tower shield doesn't. So, with that mod, I might be able to make this look correct as far as a tabletop goes. First, let's put a small piece down, like so. And then I put the weapon crate downstairs because I'm super smart. Go grab the weapon crate. See, I was talking about this last night. There's a reason that I don't play with my mage gear while building, and it's because how would I ever manage getting around? Okay, so that does not seem big enough for the size of that post. So that doesn't work. I don't think that there's anything similar to a wooden shield that's bigger. I think they're all about that same size for regular rounded shields. Damn. Thought I had a solution. I guess, what if I didn't use a regular wooden post as the post for it? Torch wouldn't work. Although, I do have this other rotate tool, so what if I did a torch upside down? It's still trying to mount downward. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. Oh. That's too big. That is also too big. Man, I'm not sure. Oh, those are rotated. Nah, I don't think a barrel makes sense because that's not the right size. I think that my issue is that I don't have like a medium-sized circle to be able to place down on anything. This is too big for what I'm thinking in the corner. Damn. Oh well. You know what I could do? I could just do a chair and then put their drink like on the concrete. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Could put their drink just like out on the edge. I think I'm gonna get rid of candles in most places though, also, because they aren't shit for lighting. I think I might just have a few as like cosmetic purposes here and there. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let me take all this shit downstairs. Oh shit, I got real heavy real quick grabbing that stuff. Alright, let me dump this. Candle wicks also, gotta keep that. I don't need the hoe on my person right now. Dump wood there. Hides. Got more deer hides than I know what to do with currently, which is okay. Not a terrible problem I have. Ashwood, fine wood. So I definitely need to get more fine wood, and I need to buy more barrel hoops. Ugh. Alright, put this away. Okay, so one thing I need to do is take stuff with me to make stone portals in a couple places to pick up a bunch of stuff that I left behind. For that we need 10 dwarf eyes for the portal, and we need 2 molten cores, and then we need 30 Grosstein. And then for the benches, if there's no bench there, we'll need one. We need 4 stone and 2 iron ingots. Alright, so I guess first thing I'm going to do, I've got a stone portal upstairs. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is put everything that I have down here. Let me go swap my nails for more food. I have to make more omelets again. Holy shit. Okay, let me put those away. So I think the first thing I know for sure is that I need to do my old base, which is t.move. So I'm going to add a 2 to that so that I can keep its name here. And then I'm going to go out to my stone portal. I couldn't fit a stone portal downstairs anywhere, so I plopped it in the corner up here. Go to t.move, which is, this is where my old base is, what's left of it. But there's a lot of items that I left behind there. And a bunch more stone to tear down if I really wanted the more stone. I'm probably honestly going to end up leaving the stone here and just take all of the... I don't really even need the iron from the workbenches, honestly. Not really, but I could break them down and get them. Let me go double check if there's anything out here. So this is all what was going to be my base until I decided to move. This is an island that is black forest and meadow. So it's nothing special as far as islands go, but Um, it... Oh, that bugs. I just liked it location-wise because I thought it was cool having a whole island that I could take over. But then a friend on the server pointed out that he was talking about doing a like all-in-one base and not have to worry about going other places to grow food or anything like that. And I thought, you know what? That's actually a really good idea. So he was like, yeah, I'm going to find a Mistlands and a Plains next to one another and build there. And I'm like, that is a really good idea. I am going to join you in that concept. Maybe if we can be near one another. And so now we are building like opposite ends of the same, you know, large island slash continent. Okay. That's funny. Okay, so this is going to be T.move. What we're going to do is gather everything and put them in these couple boxes. We go run around and break all of those. I'll break this one to take with us. Yeah, I don't need to leave the iron here for anything. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how big I was building here, and yet what I've already built is way bigger, but somehow just doesn't feel like it's bigger. But maybe that's just because I'm doing everything in a larger scale over there, so it just doesn't seem bigger by comparison, I guess. Okay, so we're going to replace this portal so that it continues to exist as needed. We're going to... Oh, you know what? Let's actually make... Let me see if I can... Oh, no, because I left the drop one. Make this T.drop 2. And we'll make this one T.move so this stays with that naming pattern. Let me take through everything that is not that's able to go through a regular portal. Okay, so switch the one downstairs. We'll switch it to drop 2. Should be connected. There we go. Stone portal. Alright, so let me put this stuff away. Stone. Trophy. Hide. Resin. Dragon's tears are here. Bear paw. Stack all these extras over here if I can. No. Got way too many extras. Let me go throw them in the obliterator. Alright, and then put the meat away and we'll ditch the sharpening stone somewhere. Sure. I just have a little bit of meat. Wanted to see if there was any other mods similar to serving tray, but for other items. Oh well. Don't need the wisp. Don't need the old pickaxe. Let me restock the forges. Alright, let me go get all the metal from my old base. It's gonna be dropped. Alright, I have a lot of silver. Holy shit. A little bit of tin, but a lot of silver. And what's funny is I only ever did one haul of materials in silver. Okay, we're just walking all the way over there. Ugh. It's funny, when I first started playing this game, and a lot of other games that I've played over the years, I was like, mods, I don't know. I want to play the game, you know, as vanilla as possible. Just let me play it the way the devs intended. Which is totally fine, and I think valid for, like, at least a first playthrough. But now at this point, I'm like, yeah, let me let me throw some mods at it and change things. Granted, I still want the game to be the same difficulty they designed. You know, I didn't do any custom teleports. I waited until we got stone portals. I, you know, didn't teleport or fly. I am now thinking, though, that one of the backpack mods would be interesting. Being able to extend our inventory, but not by just going poof and extending it, but extending it by the way of, like, oh, these, you know, XYZ items, whatever, are supposed to be available to us. Okay. That is all the stuff I need to do the drop. Let me go put this in a box that I have them. Go back there and take away the portal. Alright, boop. Oh, I forgot. I gotta destroy it with the sword. Oh, okay. I forgot. Drop 2. I forgot that I had renamed it, the other one, to move to, so let me go fix it. Okay, T.move, and then let me go back through and fix this one. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Okay, where else do we need to go? So, Fortress is a portal that's out there. Drop is a portal that's in the Ashlands. Fine is near Fine Trees. Scout 0. Okay, Scout 0. I don't even know what else might be on this island. So Scout 0 can just wait. Alright, regular Scout portal. Oh yeah, lots of stuff to bring from here. That's... Oh, okay. That's where my portal is. So I've already got a stone destroyer thing here. Whatchamacallit, bench. Yeah, this was a Mistlands that, like, I put markers down for all sorts of stuff, but I didn't destroy everything yet while I was here. But I do have a bunch of materials I can get from here. So let me set that up. I think the easiest thing to do actually is if I just rename my stone portal, and then once I go through a portal, I can rename it. So I'm going to name this to t.out. Make sure that's not connected to anything. Okay, so out is not connected to anything. So what I'll do is when I go to a portal that I want to travel to, so it was regular scout. All right, so here I will name this from t.scout to t.out. All right, and that should make it. Yep, stone portal upstairs. Cool. So now what I can do is I can grab the stuff that I need to take there to make a stone portal. Which I guess technically in this scenario, I already have a stone bench there, so I didn't even need to get that one connected really. But that's okay. If I get in the mindset of it, it'll make the others easier with this plan. Because I know there's at least a couple other ones that I have to fix too, or do this for. Alright, so stone portal. Alright, so drop 2. We're going to take all of this. Going to go straight over where it belongs. I've got roots up there that I do already have sap collectors in, but I don't check the sap collectors very often. But what I'm thinking is that I should plop down 2 more sap collectors, another one on each root. And because I don't check them very often, it's unlikely that I'll maximize tapping out the resource. But actually I could do quite a bit more. I've got 3. It's unlikely that I'll, you know, take everything from each of the roots and completely drain them and have to like wait for a resupply. But I could potentially pull 50 sap in one walkover, grabbing everything at once. Okay, so let me go back through drop 2. And we'll rename this one back to Scout. Break you down. Okay. The Scout's done. Swamp 2 should be... I was just there yesterday, so let's check what Plains 4 is. Uh, 19 black metal. Goblin camps and tar here that I have not cleared. Oh yeah, that was me running up this whole island. From Yagluth, I ran all the way up and all the way down. Just 19 black metal, but I think that's worth it still to grab it. So let me... Plains 4. What we're going to be putting this one back to is 4. Need to take the stuff over to build a stone bench there. And you know what? I think actually I will just end up leaving this particular stone bench there at that location because I might end up going back there for tar, and if I do, I'll end up with more black metal just through the traveling of it all. And I don't mind leaving behind 2 iron with how easy it's been. Boop. I know this is super entertaining, you guys. But I know one of these locations, I have, I think, a couple stacks of tin, which will, the biggest benefit for me on that will be the ability to craft up some more bronze. Oh, I didn't realize I actually have 44 of those now. I'm sure this exists, but a mod that will just like more quickly put all the things inside of a crafting thing, or a push and hold that'll do it more instantly. Be nice. To iron and 4 stone. I think I forgot to rename back the other portal when I left. This should be Plains 4. Alright, yeah, let's check Plains 2. Oh yeah, 50 black metal. Definitely need to boop the items from here. Plains 2. Let me grab the stuff for the stone bench again. Guess it would probably be nice if I could figure a way for up and down easily from here. Drop 2. Oh. Maybe I'll just go drop this off right away. All right, let's sleep and make it day. Oi. All right. Go back through drop 2. Fix the name back on the other one. I think it was Plains 2. Oi. Plains 2. I need to all right, Plains 1. Check that one. Yeah, okay. So there's a stack and a half of tin here and 12 of those. Yeah, let me bring a stone table here. Whoops, I didn't rename it. Okay, go back through. Fix the name. Cheetah out. Okay, get 2 iron and got 4 stone already, so I just need 2 iron and 10 wood. That's the wood I need. Okay, go back through again. Ugh. I need to get my protein shake, but I want to finish this so that I don't forget this. This should be plains 1. And then this should be drop 2. Ugh. Excuse my yawns. I did not sleep enough last night. All right. Motin. Okay. I think that's all of the portals where I had shit lying about. Oi. All right. So those have all been cleared. I do have a couple Ashland portals that I could like sort out what they're doing or if I'm keeping them as they are, but those are fine for now. Wood is in Ashlands. Oh, big stretch. Okay, let me be right back. Gonna use the restroom, get a drink. All those fun things. I'll be right back. All right, I have returned. Okay, let's see. All right. You know what I realized? I haven't had any music on this whole time. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me do something real quick. We can switch this. Do this. I'm trying to think. Hold on. Let me copy this and then paste it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to think about portal design. Let's see, boss portals. Let's see, there is Ikdir, Elder, Bone Mass in the Swamp, Mater in the Mountain, Yagluth in the Plains, Queen in the Mist, whatever Ashlands is, and then Deep North. So that would be 8 boss portals. Then we've got 1 for Gray Dwarf Farm, 1 for Surtling, 1 for Boar. I can turn my current Boar one into an all Boar one. Like for any of us to use as needed. One for Tinker, 1 for Dark Death's Portal Hub, 1 to Runes, 3 for the NPCs. Okay, so for boss portals, how big of a... Let me look here real quick. Okay. So if I was doing stone, I could do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 total to make a circle. If I wanted to do half of that, I could do 8. And I could have it be centered on 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have it be centered on this point. 4. No, it'd be centered on this point. And 1, 3, 4. That's still half a circle. It's just it's centered here instead. Yeah, I could do that. Line tool. So 1, 2. Oh, that's a little too steep of corners. Go flat. That's like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I did that, and then 8 bosses. Okay, that makes sense. And then I need to do one for Surtling, one for Gray, one for Boar. One for runes. I feel like the rune portal one. What if we went like this and did another partial circle? Eraser size, go bigger. Okay, so if we did it like that, there's 3 NPCs, 1 from the runes, 3 farms, and 2 players. What if I did like a clover shape? Kind of. What if we did this? Copy paste. Okay, so what if we did it like this? Eraser. Okay, and then we could do here, we could do 8 bosses. We could do runes on its own. We could do the runes in the center. Player, portals. on one side, farms on one side, NPC on one side. Or is that just too much space because we don't have that many portals? Because there's 2 player portals, like 2 players areas to portal to. 3 NPCs, that does make 5. And 3 farms that I can think of. I'm not sure what other shared farm spaces we might want. And even then, we only need 2 of them per se. The large portal does, or the large circle does support stacking in 16 portals if I wanted to just stack them. It's like the circle, like my build. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That would be like stacked in. See, there's only 3 NPCs, and there's only ever going to be 3 NPCs. If I went with half of a circle for bosses, I don't know, this interests me. That could be worth doing. It would end up being really large though. I mean, really large, because before, I guess that wouldn't be as large as my brain is telling me it would be. Not really. I think that could work. All right, let's see. We can drop this stone. Oops, that's not what I meant. I meant to grab that. I didn't realize I had 20 sap in already. Good. I'm gonna go plop more sap collectors down on those same couple routes. Black metal, Yagralaska wood. $40 wood. Right, I'm doing, no, 30 wood. Wow. All right, let's see. I don't have a workbench over here. Oh. Yeah, we'll make 3 of them here. And we'll do 1 more up there. I just gotta grab some wood to build a table. Girl. Oh. Okay, so I think I should probably build another mist removal device, but that can wait, I think. I'm thinking we go hard on the stone wall and get ourselves surrounded and protected. Okay, hair can go away. Okay, 50 of this, 10 of this, and then a bunch of stone. Okay, so this should be, let me build several benches in the areas that I think I'll need them. Okay, so this one stretches to here. Come on. Okay, that should be good, honestly. Let's do this though. Let's plop this down. Okay, get recording going. We'll get the wall going. Alright, let's see. We're gonna lay the groundwork of the wall. This is good. That's not what I meant to do. But now I couldn't find my own place. Called a problem child, cause I got too wild. But now that's how I'm getting paid. Aiming hard, we can't go far now, I believe. Up, 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 it's our moment. We're blowing, gonna be golden. Whoa, up, up, up with our voices. Gonna be golden. Whoa, I'm done hiding. I'll be shining like I'm born to be. Oh, not words I know, here's no lies, and soon we're born to be. Okay, so if I want this to be about the center-ish. We finally lived, and the girl they all see. Or hiding, I'll be shining like I'm born to be. 'Cause we are hunters, voices stronger, and I know I believe. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. We're blowing, gonna be golden. Whoa, up, up, up with our voices. Gonna be golden. Come on, you fat bitch. Get stuffed. Oh! It was one shot away! Free! Gonna be golden. Fucking A. Holy crappy-oli. Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? Yeah, I know it's weak to fire, but also I didn't have all that much health because of the whole stamina food situation, and I think I had 80 total at the time. But yeah, it's one of those like when I flew down from here, I was like, oh, I should probably take the feather cape off, but then I thought to myself, nah, I'll kill this real quick. Why waste the time? You know, as you do, you get full of yourself sometimes. Okay, so I'm trying to think about this being center-ish. I don't want to do something as big as the mage tower, I don't think. I don't think I want to do a rectangular... I could do a rectangular turret or square turret. With bloodshot eye, I watched deep in. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. What if I did 6 across? 1, 2, 3. I think a rectangle. I think a square turret shape would be okay. One, two, three, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go around. The path that walks in the wrong direction. There's something worth hanging on. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I think a square shape will be fine, but I want to make sure that it's like snapping in line with the wall. Nope, that one didn't do it. No more. Okay, but if it is 6, then I'm gonna have... that's okay if I have not completely flush corners, because I can just fill in the space. Jesus. Path that walks in the wrong direction. Boink. Okay, so if this is the 3 across that way. Nope, not that one. Down one more. Blah, 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 blah. La 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 la. It's Baymax. Nope. Fall down a hole. Ducky, go down the hole. Boom 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 bam 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 bam. All right. Yes, like this, but start with the lower one and then the upper one. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let me double check this since I am using this. This gizmo mod. What is it listed as? Is it listed as... It's listed as client side. I wonder... I don't know enough about mods to know how stuff handles things, but I wonder how it can be okay, or how the server... I guess maybe the server doesn't care. The server just jots down positioning, and the client-side mod is just following the rules in place until you install something like this. Because how do the other players, like, how does their game justify when they come walking over here and walls are doing like weird alignments and shit? But I guess it doesn't really matter if it's not, if the game isn't against that kind of configuration. Like, it's not reinventing how the physics are done. It's just doing an alignment that isn't available by default. I suppose that's how it works. I will need to probably sort out something for interior stairs in some way, shape, or form. But the big crux of it will be just picking a position to make this floor that I will access my sap collectors from. I think that's a good spot because I should be able to stack on more sap collectors. Ah. Yeah, let me finish out that floor. Make sure this is jumpable. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. I never want to let you down or have you go. It's better off this way. When you broke your foot from jumping out the second floor, I'm not okay. Be a joke and look, another line without a hook. I held you close as we both shook for the last time. Take a good hard look. I think this makes sense. If yeah, let me go out one, I think one more. Yes. Yes, this feels right. Meh. Those dirty looks, the photograph your boyfriend took. Then you read me like a book with the pages all are torn and frayed, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay now. You really need to listen to me, because I'm telling you the truth. I mean this. I'm okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2. Can't do a third one unless I go down. Free. The feeling when you put yourself in a weird position and then you don't have enough material to build to continue moving. So I know that this isn't the most efficient, but I I think because I'm not going to be checking these very often, because I do have a decent pile of sap, but realizing that E tier food is going to require that I have sap more, I want to be able to go collect all of that sap every once in a while. I know that there's some other routes around the corner, so like I might expand and, you know, take myself over towards some other routes. I'm undecided on that though. No, I'm not alright, so I'm breaking a habit. A habit tonight. A cure. I had to get my breath again. I had much more. Yep, that's 3. I don't want to be the one devils always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for or why I am to scream. Don't know why I instigate or say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way, it'll never be alright, so I'm breaking a habit. Breaking a habit. I'm waiting on the wall. I am gonna take this tree down. Yeah, I don't mind that these are extracting slowly, at least not right now. These floors go there. Oh, he broke my stone bench like a bitch. No balls. Tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting of me. Under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Oh, hello, goblin. Oh, did you get blocked? Oh, it's so stunning, isn't it? Yeah. Get it? Stunning. Because I stunned him. I got dad jokes for days. Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. Whew. Man, every time I listen to Linkin Park, I cannot help but just get so sad about Chester. I don't know if any of you are Linkin Park fans, but Chester, the lead singer of Linkin Park, he killed himself a while back because of like lifelong depression, basically. And he, didn't get the help that he needed, which is probably part of why his music is as powerful as it is. But like, anytime I hear his music, I can't help but think how like that was probably generationally one of the biggest losses in artists, like musical artist work of our whole generation. Like, when Michael Jackson died, he was already on his way out of the music industry, and he had already done 30 years of music more. When Elvis died, he already had a long history of music. Chester was like 10 years professionally in the industry, 15 maybe, as Linkin Park, as a big band. It feels like we definitely missed out on some what could have been stuff from him. Complete our life lasts down demanding. Alright, boink. And sleep. I am not afraid to keep on living. Meh. Can't you stay? My lights are blinded. I did not mean to rotate like that. I am not afraid to keep on living. Did that one not get the proper corner treatment? Oh no, that's connected in the right way. It just looks like a weird overlap. One, two. And the sea's lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. And I'm afraid. So I figured out when I was working on a stone wall in the past that the best way to ensure that the flooring stays like on task at following its design pattern that I found is to build the inside wall, but always build it in a way that you're like giving the space to the inside wall if that even makes sense. So like these inside bends, right, where it's bending away from the interior of the castle, I use the corner furthest from the interior of the castle to bend inward, and then I use the closest corner to bend outward. And that keeps, I think that keeps the spacing pretty well if you're just like, if you're building, because like I'm going from this turned section to start the spacing for the wall. So really, those are just placeholders. This lets me line up the wall so that it ends up being appropriately 2 squares of flooring on each in each section, and so it only gets weird where the bends are when there's pieces changing directions. Need to get more stone and a rusted buff. Oh god, I am out of stone in this box. I already went through 13 stacks of stone. Bending over backwards to relate. Maybe we're just trying too hard, and really it's closer than it is too far. Blood clots and extra feathers. Let me see if I can sleep. Boink. Okay. Let me do repair. Let me go grab a drink real quick. Seems like each time I'm with you, I lose my mind, 'cause I'm bending over backwards to relate. Alright, more stone. Oi. Here we go. It's so funny how bad the wall looks while it's in this partial, scattered form. But once I raise it up and flush it out a bit more, it'll, gain a lot of shape and be something meaningful. I was thinking with these corner towers, I might end up wanting to put one up on the corner here. Let's see. That's gonna be a little off, but I can still make that work. Gotta figure out the height of where I want this to. I guess I would probably have it come in here at this height into the thing. I could do this, and then I could make the tower taller and have this be like the walk-in section, and then up on the upper part where it would just be a raised roof, kind of like the outposts in Mistlands where they've got that big second floor above them. Mama, every Saturday I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away. Burgers, fries, burger. Trying to plan dinner. Let me do this. This will help me line it up. If I can't see the bottom corner, I will plop a block in order to have something to attach to. Hear bugs. Oh, this is a good song. This is a new song. This is Daisy Grenade. Emily, I hope. Well, to do to me. Ah, wrong. I missed the mark. There we go. What you do to me? On my hands and knees. Come on, jump. What you do to me? On my hands and knees. I can't believe what you do to me. On my hands and knees. Get me out. Okay, so I don't want to do this much of this flooring for the castle until I figure out what height I want to have the wall over here. Probably at least that same height there, so that I can plan a door. That'll help me figure out how tall I want it to be, and then from here I can step down to it. Wake up. Why don't you go to put a little makeup? Just take up. Why don't you be on the table? You want to. I need to put a little makeup. You wanted to. Why did you take up? You wanted to. Why did they leave the keys up on the table? You wanted to. Why don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide? I cry when angels deserve to die. Wake up. Watch put a little makeup. Let you be on the table. You want to. I have a little makeup. You wanted to. Why did you put on the shake up? You wanted to. Why have you be on the table? You wanted to. I don't think you trust in my... That's kind of funny that I ended up with a Jal trophy out of that. When angels deserve to die in my... let me... Let me run this camera mode real quick to generate a wall pathing. Okay. Right click and all save. Run. So I set the camera to run much slower than I had it before. I do wish that they would modify it so that the camera replays at a pacing based on how like much time you moved or what speed you were going when you place the camera. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't know how to reach out to the mod guy for it. Oi. Yeah, it's already 11. Ugh. It uses my character to fly, so my character became wet, and you could see that the water was dripping off of me while I was wet. I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? I could build a garrison on top of this rock here. That could be pretty cool. Like a big round building with a bunch of windows to look out and archways and whatnot. This route is all dried up. I was looking at this and I'm thinking I want to keep that rock intact. So I think what I might do is keep as much of it intact as possible. So I might bring the walkway down this low underneath this and then stair back up from this side. Man, Ash up, that's my skin. Oh, that's tilted. I wanna live a life from a new perspective. Love your face, your expensive taste, and who cares? They're not even mentioned. I don't wanna get please have a new perspective. Good idea. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, so the other night when I was playing with magic, I took the troll staff and I went to the plains and I threw some trolls at those tall pillars, and that's definitely a fun way to get stone. It's probably not the best use of time because I can AFK at my Grey Dwarf farm and get infinite stone that way. 5 to 7 stacks per hour of just AFK. And considering I can spend more time AFK per day than I can playing, I think that makes sense to use my AFK time to gather stone rather than my game time that is limited. When I reflected, I want to live a life from a new perspective. Cause I love your face, that's my your expensive taste, and who cares that I've invention? You catch me up, I'm getting out of here. Catch me up, I'm getting out of here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Not sure yet how I want to do. I think I'm going to do solid wall and then have it arch and reach back over. But I'm not sure if I want to do all stone or incorporate Grosstein probably. What would you trade the paint for? I'm not sure. Just time to go, David. The sunshine. What would you trade the pain for? It's a little bit clumsy in use. No, depend on his father shoot. I don't think I will ever probably more than like 3 here at a time. So I think what I'm going to actually do is go up 1 on this because I want to copy my elsewhere setup, like the way that I've got it going in the other parts of the wall. It includes sitting up higher. So let me plop these guys up there. And then I'm gonna go up 1 block higher on all of these. Now see, what would you trade the pain for? I'm not sure. Where the sun shined. What would you trade the pain for? And I'm gonna get the life that matter what it takes. Rat race. Later. Ah! I fall down, go boom. Free. Good in the end. Good in the end. Give up what you love. Give up what you love. From the other side of the apocalypse. Not just about snap. Don't look back. Love from the other side of the apocalypse. My love. Okay, I'll show you why. Level. Agh! That feeling when you don't have stamina to jump, but you jump anyways, and then you can't make the jump. I tried to picture me without you, but I can't. We could be immortals, immortals, just not for long, for long. Immortals. I like to picture me without you, but I can't. Mortals, immortals. Ugh. Don't fall down. I need to get a rested buff going. But always beating my hands out till my hands start spinning. He's honest. All I want is a place to call my own. Oh, I can't sleep at this time. Okay. Look at me, the whole world in front of me. All I want is a place to call my own. Sorry, just a second. I'm trying to look something up real quick. Ow! As a vagrant, the tears dropping. Oh, come on, where was it? How do we get out? Okay. All right, let me go put the sap down, repair the tools, reload the furnaces. In love, then how do we get out? Whoa. Wrong angle. There. There's a song I was thinking about. God, what the fuck was that song? It was just in my head. Ugh. Oh, that guy. That guy. God, what the name? Fuck is his name? There it is. Somebody that I used to know. That was the one that was stuck in my head that I couldn't think of. Breaking. And then I think of when we were together. Happy together. In your company. That is a huge rabbit. I think those couple rabbits are going to be stuck in my base forever if death mosquitoes don't kill them. Like that. Oh. Poor little guy. Blah, die. But you didn't have to cut me off. Saying like it never happened and we were nothing. Need your love. 1, 2, 3, 4 tall with the ground halfway up. The shoop so low. And I can select a number and then change your number. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go one less tall than that. You should let it go, but you gonna catch you home about somebody that you used to know. Cut me off. Instead of like it never happened, and know we were nothing. Need your love. You treat me like a stranger, and I feel so rough. Didn't have to stoop so low. Turns out I didn't change your number. Need the dough that I used to know. Somebody. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Too much. I'm carrying too much. Somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say the whole world is turned down. Dead down to face. And never to hate. That actually the rest of time is running out. Day after day, a day to a new thing. Oh, that's a piece. Oh my, oh my love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. Why aren't you laying me down to a dead and buried? Down to me to life. Staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing they found something out of the ordinary. Yeah, I'm kissing the ground in your sanctuary. Doubted me with your touch, Lord, to turn me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found. Oh, thanks, hallelujah. Hope that sounds my husband says. No, my life, hallelujah. Breathing takes my breath away. Hey, hey, like a brother, I will pray. Oh, my. Hey, Neon. The ordinary, how are you? About to lay me down into a dead or buried. Down the edge of your life. Staying drunk on your vines. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something to out of the ordinary. After kissing the ground of the sanctuary. Out of me with your touch. Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the cloud are jealous knowing we found. Tired but good. Oh my. I don't sleep enough. Partially insomnia, partially neurotic personality disorder. One more. On the edge of your life, staying drunk on your vines. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You're me kissing the ground of the sanctuary. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm tired up of the things I've been on. Ooh, the way the things have been on. Ooh, second things second up, but tell me that you think that I believe I'm the third of the playing of the master of the yo. Ooh, the master of my CEO. Ooh. Currently building. Right now I am working on a wall to help prevent monsters from getting into my place. You take me down, you make me a believer. Believer. In the rain. Hey, you take me, you make me a believer. Believer. Things stirred under down to the ones of this one. I'm saying to the double. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, for sure. I love building in this game. It is it's pretty unique in what it does, what it has available to it. Trying to mimic this gate over here. I'm trying to double check the size of it. 4 wide and then 2 wide for the door. Yeah, I think Imagine Dragons goes pretty well with a lot of stuff, though. They've got a weird enough vibe. You make me a believer. Believer. It a broken. Rain down, lights. I don't have my hoe, and I needs it. You make me a believer, believer. Ooh. You make me down, believer. Believer. Bring some more stone out with me. You make me a believer. And keep on telling me to pray as I'm spinning like a carousel, circle in the drain, hit the bottom of the bottle. I don't want to feel the pain. That is all I got for now. I don't want to talk about the voices in my head. Keep on praying me to stay. I just pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. You know my time is coming, so there ain't no time to waste. So that is all I got for now. I don't want to talk about. Keep telling me to choose a side. It's heaven or hell, like it's do or die. I'm a sad boy, you know better. Feeling like a hurricane in my brain. Hurt clouds, hard times, bad weather. Alright. Okay, let's see. Trying to see. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm inside. I'm a little bit that won't change. Hard times, weather. That's not what I want. Oh. Holy shit. I used to use a recording software called Metal. It's kind of like just a PC software for making clips the way that like Twitch clips work. But this would let you, you know, if you weren't streaming, if you weren't a streamer, you could accomplish the same thing of generating a clip without having to use Twitch or any other stuff. It's just literally all it was for sharing clips. And I was thinking, like, I've got a lot of old clips. I might be able to go back and download some stuff to be able to have and try and like bring it forward into my YouTube stuff. I just have to see what it allows in terms of like copying stuff over. Okay, so this is the basis of the door. So I just went and looked at the website where the clips are uploaded, and I'm seeing that I've got freaking a lot of uploaded clips from the past 6 years. And I hate the games that we say. Oh gosh. I wonder what the download looks like with a watermark on it. Everything's on fire, but I'm fine. Oh man, there's a lot of clips. I feel like I should download all of them just so that I have them all. I didn't realize I made clips from Valheim. Oh, interesting. I think that I made these clips without intending to. Like it must have been hotkeyed into metal. Weird. Oh yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Crush. 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 Okay. Let me go double check this other one. Rock and roll, honey, don't you know that we're all alone now? We need something to sing about. Alright, so this is 2 deep, including that interior wall piece, and then it starts stepping down. I think that's fine. I could mimic that just well enough. I got 20 minutes until I go pick up a kid, and then I think I need to do editing after that, because like I've got a lot of footage that I need to cut through, and I have plans. Got plans for this footage. And if I don't do it, no one will. No one else will. So I will have to do that, even though I'd rather keep working on this. Come pick me up. I did my again. I had enough. Send me pieces. Do good parts. You got my empire here. You can have my heart. You can have my heart. You can have my heart. You are the thing now to undergo. And I'm trying to go. We can't be prepared. You can have my heart. So come rain on my parade, 'cause I wanna feel it. Come help me over the edge, 'cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late, and it's not worth saving. Come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed, and now there's no way back. See, and I'm also hiding a workbench inside of the pathing so that it's always there. You can breathe. You can have my heart. Turn the light on, I'm coming home. A little darker and I'm carrying. I never did. And when it rains it fucking pours, and I think I like it. And I know when I'm in love with a man, I think I like it. So come rain on my parade, 'cause I wanna feel it. Come shot me over the edge, 'cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late, and it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. And now there's no way back. I think we're doomed. And now there's no way back. So come rain on my parade, 'cause I wanna feel it. Come shot me over the edge, 'cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late, and it's not worth saving. Rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. And now there's no way back. She's hot on your tail. The skeleton with a name. Where's she gonna come from? There she is. From go. Burning up just like a cratchit. Starts to incinerate the lies. Oh, she got obliterated. I need to put in another mist ward to remove the mist so I can see instead of having it just be a wall of mist over here. What's the worst that I can say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Blame a time. Meh. I've hurt you down. Oh, poor little skeletonies. Ah, Brenna's dead. She's gone. Whoa. Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. I think that's the same. What's the worst that I can say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. 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 I don't know if I did that on the other side, but I should. It's a good way for it to stair step down. I displayed them for you, strewn out about from coast to coast. Are you easily make believe? Dress me up in what you want me to be. I'll take back what I've been saying. Fuck her right sometime now. I'm all over you. I'm gonna taste you one more time again. I'm all over you. I'm not over you. In my daydreams, in my sleep, infatuation turning into disease. You could cure me, see. All you have to do now is please try. Give it your best shot and try. All I'm asking for is love, but you never seem to have enough. I wanna feel you in my bones again. I'm all over you. I'm not over you. I wanna taste you one more time again. Not sure how I want to do stairs up into this shit. Oh, I got E tier in there doing its thing. Let me toss my stone out here so that I have it available for later. Let me go put all this stuff away. You gotta feel you in my bones again. I'm all over you. I'm not over you. I wanna taste you one more time again. Just one more time is way too short to get caught up and all mixed up when I just want you to love me back. Something else that was crafted that fell through the floor. I don't know what it was. This is what I thought you, this you can keep. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. This is what I thought you, this you can keep. This is what I thought you may forget me. Promise you the heart, just promise won't keep. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. This is what I thought, I brought you need me. This is what I thought, so think me naive. Hey, Miss Murder, can I? Hey, Miss Murder, can I make you to stay in my, take my life? Whoa. Did not go where I wanted it to. They shook, have been bowed before him. Simply a look can break your heart. He left them all behind, and we have to wonder why he left us all behind. Ow. At some point, I'll have to make some better kind of stair system here, rather than these wood ones. See if I can't make some kind of stone staircase up or something. Drink the crash won't pass. How they all adore him. Beauty won't last. Once spiraled down. I think maybe if I do just stare up this way, over, and then back up, I just need to make it to where they go level here and then step up again to that one. Because these are uneven towers and I'm going to leave them that way. I think this should be full. And I think this should probably do better sitting flush. Without hope. Oh, didn't mean to rotate you like that. Whatever, let him say you took the animals out. What if we take this walkway the rest of the way here? We can... I gotta get going. We can imitate another wall. No, we could just do like a small decorative wall. But make the pathing go out like this. Alright, make it go there. And then have it follow the path down. Hi, Ian does it. How's it going? Not too bad, but you caught me as I was just about to be hopping off. I gotta go pick up my kid from school. And then I gotta take care of lunchtime and whatnot. That routine of things. But, just been building in Valheim this morning. Trying to come up with ideas for my wall. Help me keep monsters out and also just decorative purposes. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Trying to think of a nice way to make it stare down and probably just incorporate more nature over here. Maybe, oh, you know what I could do is like a bonfire pit with, and then do like a gazebo over it. Because this whole area won't grow grass because Mistlands is weird. But if I leveled it up a bit and put a bonfire, that would make sense. And then I could do like a partial wall here. I go like this. Thunder, 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 thunder. Oops, didn't mean to rotate you like that. Like that. Yeah, so if I did this... For this wall... I don't have any stuff on me for it, but... Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know if I can because this... Does this count as plantable dirt over here? I don't know. But I just had a thought. I could use wood and make like a trellis system and grow vines up it. So that the vines grow up the wall and then up a trellis. So I just have to see if this is some actual plantable dirt for me to use to do that. Because that could be pretty cool. Ugh. But that's for later or tomorrow. I have to hop off. I know you just got here, Ian, but if you are at all interested, I have some clips of some of my stuff that I've been building, and then my same the Tinker86 handle on YouTube if you want to see any of the stuff I've been working on here. I just put together a small like flyby video of this space and some build stuff. Hey, thanks for following. I'm trying to do daily from about 8:30 to noon or 2:30 Pacific time, and then some evenings, just depending on what life is like, I hop on and do a couple hours, like 10 p.m. Pacific time or later. Yeah, I'm in California. I would normally go until about, or try to go until about 2:30 after picking up the kid, but I need to get through some stuff at home, and I got to do some like editing stuff. Military. Most of the time when people from the States tell me that they're living in anywhere other than the continental United States, it's usually because of the military. Gotcha. Yeah, I've got a brother-in-law who's over in Europe right now. He's in the Air Force. Well, sorry you are getting here right when I'm taking off, but thank you for the follow, and I hope I see you around again on another day, and then we'll go over more of what I'm working on in my build. And then, like I said, the Tinker86 on all the different socials, so if you want to see anything that I've been working on, hit those up, and then otherwise, I'll see you around.